Hi, I'm Zara. This is my channel Jumper in June and welcome to another Monday motivation video. This one's about positivity and I really hope you enjoy. Please like, subscribe to my channel and don't forget to watch my other videos. As I've just said, in today's video I'm going to talk about positivity. So it's something that I haven't always felt. I'm not positive 100% of the time, but I am definitely more positive than I once used to be. So any knowledge that I have about this and any tips I can give you, I really hope help you too. One thing I learned when I was trying to look into how to be more positive by reading books and looking at articles and things, when I read a book called The Secret, I know, cliche, when I read that book, it told me that it's not what happens to you but how you react to it. So negative things do happen, and I'm not saying that they don't, and it's not those things that define you, it's how you react to them. Of course you are allowed to be upset and sad about things, but if you're holding on to things, because sometimes we don't even realise that we're holding bitterness and not moving on from things and holding grudges. Holding grudges and holding blame is actually only affecting you, not the other person, because they don't necessarily know that you're resenting them or blaming them or that you have these negative feelings towards them. All it's doing is making you a more negative person. And obviously we all at times gossip and we say things that we don't necessarily mean, and it's not about being perfect. I'm really not about being perfect, but it's about thinking to yourself, is there a way that I could react to that in a more positive way and in a way that serves me better? It's fine to let things out, but to keep bearing grudges, it doesn't have any positive effects in the long run. The second thing, which links to that quite a bit, is focusing on the present moment. A lot of the times when we are bearing grudges and things like that, it's because we're focusing on something that has happened in the past and holding on to that feeling. But by focusing on the present moment and thinking to yourself, oh, what am I grateful for in this present moment? What can I see around me? Can I breathe? Breathe in and out. That's why meditation is so good for being in the present moment. Now, I will say that when I first started doing meditation and people were telling me to do it, I was like, no, I'm stubborn, I don't want to do it, it's not going to work for me, this is not my kind of thing. And recently I found it quite relaxing and something that doesn't necessarily have to be everything's great, letting things out. It can also be, trying to think things through, but also just some calm time to try and breathe in and out and focus upon that, rather than focusing on negative things and letting them get out of hand. Because one negative thing is manageable, but when there's so many different negative things, you don't know which one to deal with. You can't deal with any of them because you're just so in your head. So just slowing it down and focusing on one thing at a time and focusing on what is happening in the present moment just enables you to be a little bit more calm and a little bit more positive. One thing I have found that's helped for me is writing down lists of things that I am grateful for. Now, when you're in a negative mindset, you think to yourself, well, I'm not grateful for anything because this is happening and this is happening and it's all getting too much. But if you think to yourself, there is definitely something, one thing at least, that you can be grateful for. You can be grateful for the fact that you're still breathing. There is always something to be grateful for. There's wonderful things happening that you don't even realise that if you stop to think about the things that you appreciate, you realise that there's more good than you actually thought before. As well as this, I think something that's helped me is a technique where at the end of the day, while you're trying to get to sleep, you think about things that have happened in the day that have been good. So it could be, if you're me and my mum, today we watched Killing Eve and it was really good. So it's just things like that if you think about them enough, you feel more grateful and just happier for having the same amount of things. You don't have to buy anything new. You genuinely are just feeling grateful for the things that are around you and the beauty of life, as cliche as that sounds. I think another thing that helps is journaling. So different people journal in different ways. You know, you can just say your feelings for that day. I try and say just genuine things that have happened that day. So like today I went to the shops, today I went for a walk, today who knows what else I did today, because we're in lockdown. So, and it just makes you think of the day and recap the day, but also can be used to let go of things. You know, if you're having quite a difficult time, saying what the feeling actually is and letting it out, putting it onto paper, can be a good thing. Think about whether you want your journal to be focused on positive things, focused on letting things out, and what works best for you. But doing things like journaling can help either get things out or just make you think of things in a more positive way and channel that. The final thing is, I heard this quote once: those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. So in essence, this means that the people that matter to you, the people that care about you, the people that love you for who you are, they don't mind about any quirks that you might have or any things that you might be overthinking. They love you just as you are. Whereas those who pick you apart and bully you, they are not the people that you should surround yourself with. So I think in terms of positivity, it's about making decisions that have your best interests at heart and have you being positive at heart. And sometimes that means letting go of people or doing things more with other people that you maybe haven't, and that's okay. It's okay to change and grow when you're trying to be more positive. And it's not something that necessarily has to happen overnight. It's a gradual change and a sustainable change to try and be a more positive thinker. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please check out my music videos as well as these Monday motivation videos. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching.
Why you seep through my skin and make me weak, just like a shiver all over. You're like a jumper in June.